I can remember in my first try at Palmer in Davenport, and so I guess I was 22, and I grew up with asthma. I've never shared this before with you, but I grew up a very allergic, asthmatic child, and with the chronic ear infections, that whole story, that was me. And so I was introduced to chiropractic here, probably as a late teen. And then even when I got to Palmer, sitting in that first day of classes, took a puff of an inhaler and just had like all these shocked, horrified people around me, like, what did she just do? And and I'm like,
They called
yeah, like
security.
she doesn't belong here. But I didn't know what I didn't know, and I'm like, well, I need this in order to breathe properly. And anyway, to say that my eyes were opened from that day, and we had Dr. Guy Rickman speaking to us at that time. He was at Palmer Davenport, and we had our philosophy classes with him, which was immensely impactful, obviously. And and I remember the day that I threw that inhaler in the trash can in my apartment in Davenport, and it was like, okay, that is it. No more. I don't need that. My body can heal itself, and it did. And I obviously don't need that anymore, and haven't for well over 20-25 years. So I mean, that was sort of the first thing, that experience
Wow.
transformationally for me, and how then I could speak about that and share that with people in our clinic, and just then see their eyes open and see their lives change. The other piece that I thought of is just, in terms of having this global impact, and not just inside the walls of our office, but in, the early years when I was practicing too, some other mentors of mine had shared with us an opportunity to support a very special charitable organization called Compassion Canada. And I've partnered with them for years and years.